Hello, everyone. This is Justin Cobb coming to you from Arlington, Virginia, USA. Stay tuned to the end of the episode or skip forward to catch a sneak peek at an episode of Insight. And first, I want to say thank you to God. I am so grateful that I am able to do this work, and I am moved by the fact that I am being sustained by something that loves me and is greater than myself. All the glory goes to God, and I am here to serve. And speaking of service, it reminds me of the reason why I even founded Insight to begin with. Insight 2 years ago was founded out of the personal upheaval that I myself was going through. It occurred to me that creating something out of my trials was going to be a theme that I wanted to focus on. Already experiencing issues with not only my food and housing insecurity, but also my mental health. At the time, I was floundering in the job market, trying to find an opportunity that fit within the roles and responsibilities that I had trained myself for. I was also in a passionate yet toxic relationship that was also, even without me quite realizing it, evolving towards abusive. And on top of that, I was going through so many hardships, so many hoops and hurdles with family members and friends. I started to pick up on the patterns and how they were not only impacting me, but also affecting those around me, and how even despite all of our different categories and labels and titles, we were all experiencing that level of impact. And Anthony Frazier, he said to me the one day, "Hey, you're always talking about really profound topics. Why don't you write about it? You're an artist. Make something out of it." And I remember just being blown away by it. And I was definitely experiencing insecurity, self-doubt. And I remember thinking too, well, duh, why didn't I think of that? Since I started my work, I've been able to build a community with people from all these different disciplines, people who are TEDx speakers, international best-selling writers, artists, activists, scholars, all of them who have done this amazing work, and it's incredible to be a part of that community. I want to particularly shout out to some amazing folks here, such as Kelly Southcott, Victoria Carrington Chavez, Emily O. Weltman, and Naomi Raquel N. Wright, who have all come forward into this. It means the world, and I'm also so grateful to all of the guests. We've had 50 so far, more than that actually, and counting, come onto the show to share more about their stories, and it's pretty cool. And I just want to express my gratitude to those people for coming on and sharing more about their experience with me and with the audience. I also recently published an article on Medium regarding the 2-year evolution and what we have seen on Insight. Some of our noticeable accomplishments since then, in addition to the 50+ interviews, include since being founded in 2023, the audience has increased by 700%. It's pretty impressive, and I'm pretty proud of myself and pretty proud of Insight for that. And one other notable achievement, actually just as recent as this year, with a recent collaboration with former interviewee Jackie Abram during a live stream. We sold over 139 copies of her new book, Surviving in a Toxic Workplace, which is profound. It's so cool. And I am moved and inspired not only by her book, but I'm also galvanized by the fact that Insight delivered this level of impact for this person, for this author. All this is exciting, and most important for all, one of the key takeaways from this is that Insight and myself are expanding. We are leaning in to new opportunities. I am leaning in into growth and abundance, and I am welcoming the opportunity to collaborate with you and your organization. And yes, there's professionality involved in this, but you will be better because of this. My services have connected the world. We have spanned across all 6 inhabited continents, and we are engaging audiences on the topics of our time. We are impacting people on the ground where it is needed, providing a voice for those who are oftentimes overlooked. And that is something to celebrate. It is also something worth investing in. We as a people are worth investing in, and Insight holds onto that concept. We are creating new original content. We are expanding our reach and building our audience, and we are continuing in our mission to bridge the gaps and be the change that we want to see in the world. Now, without further ado, let's take a sneak peek at what's coming up on Insight.
Be annoying to people because I see possibilities in everything. So when other people see a problem and trauma and drama from the childhood, I know, and I don't really have that kind of story. I have the story in, how can I say, but I've been focused on solutions. I always looking for solution, and I have my deep down dark hole too, but in there is really introspective. You're thinking inside inwards.
Oh yeah, introspective. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And so now I missed your question. I lost
there you were talking about the lessons you learned from the challenges.
the lesson I learned. I would say now the biggest lesson I learned, so I can be a little bit upset by myself. Why didn't I trust myself more? I think that's, and I beat up myself a little bit, not much, because I know you shouldn't do that. But that's the only thing. What if I had believed in myself from the beginning?